Hi guys, my name is Sushant Ajmani and I'm the Vice President of Product Management with Course 5 Intelligence here in Mumbai. I'm also a father of a 4-year-old and we are a small, sweet, lovely family that is based out of Mumbai. Being a parent, I think the fundamental challenge that I face, which I'm sure a lot of you also face, is that what kind of values I should impart into my child and what kind of cultural values we should try to bring and inculcate in his early days of his life so that he becomes a better person once he grows up. And the sad part is that being a parent, we oftentimes don't have much knowledge and awareness about our old Indian literatures, about our Vedas, the Upanishads, the Gita, the Ramayana. Though we have been hearing these words from our parents, from our grandparents for many, many years, but we dare to take out these books from the shelf and read it and try to make sense out of it, that what this amazing literature is trying to teach us. And I attended this wonderful course, which was hosted by the City Book Leaders Club, whose founder is Mohit Gupta, who requested me that, Sushant, you should attend this fantastic course, which is going to be conducted by Roopa Pai, who is a very renowned author who has written a lot of books on Upanishads and Gitas for the kids. And I would highly recommend you, if you have not read her books, go to Amazon and just search for Upanishads for children's, or maybe Gita for children's, and you will find in the very first page the page of Roopa Pai over there. And it's a weekend course, and it happened on the consecutive 4 Sundays. And on each Sunday, we met with another 20 parents who all connected on Zoom. Earlier, we were kind of skeptical that how this thing is going to work, because during this COVID time, it's very difficult to take out time for our own selves, because we are always constantly juggling between the official life and the personal life. And on the weekends, your spouse is always expecting a lot from you, that you spend more quality time with her. But I must say that this personal investment of 90 minutes on each Sunday was really, really worthwhile. So I would highly recommend you to attend this fantastic course on ancient Indian wisdom by Roopa Pai, in which she talked about the meaning of the terms Upanishads, how these Upanishads actually came or derived out of these Vedas, okay? Those 4 Vedas, the Rig Ved, the Yajur Ved, the Sam Ved, and a Tharv Ved, that we have been hearing these terms from our parents and grandparents for, I don't know, for so many decades, but we never dare to go out to a bookstore or maybe ask our parents that, you know what, I'm going to take a stab on it. I'm going to just read certain chapters or read few pages and try to understand that what are they actually trying to say. And then at the later half of the Vedas, which is almost at the end, you come across something called Upanishads, which I learned in this particular course, is that what does Upanishad means? So the term Upanishad, the first syllable up, means the close by to the real knowledge, which is the Vedas. The second part, the ni, means the lower level, which means going towards this particular literature with a lot of respect. It's a little bit lower than the true knowledge which has been imparted to the great sages of our country, who actually listened the Vedas through their ears. Okay, so no one actually wrote the real Vedas. The Vedas were actually written quite later on in the journey. The later part of the Upanishad, which is Shad, which means sitting down with respect, okay, and showing your commitment, showing your value of time towards these particular literatures. So during this course, we discuss on some of the very important elements about our ancestors, how they moved from one country to another, how these literatures moved from one country to another, how this knowledge spread across the world, and how beautifully some of the amazing mantras, some of the mantras like Gayatri Mantra, which we chant almost every day, and how that mantra has traversed centuries over centuries, and still we all sing with so much perfection. And the sad part is we still don't understand the history behind it, that which God we are actually praying when we are chanting Gayatri Mantra. Okay. And what are the different padas in that? What are the different chandas in that? So while going through this course, I learned a lot about my own literature. Because being a parent, I think the challenge is that our kids are always surrounded with these Avengers characters. Okay, for them, the real world is all about the Iron Man, the Batman, the Superman, the Spider-Man. And if you ask them and to read your own literature, your own text, like your Ramayanas and Gitas, you would be surprised to know that the kind of characters which connects with them are Hanuman, is Ravana, not the Ram, not the Lakshmans, because those characters, they don't feel connected. Because Ravana and Hanuman had much more power, the vibrancy around that character, the kind of activity, the fun, the drama which is associated with them. And that's it's connected with our kids. And they can easily resonate and connect with the today's world characters of Superman and Spider-Man. And I want to teach them something beyond this. I want them to understand the nitty-gritties about our literature and then make their own choice. The two words which I really learned during this particular course was, one was called Swadhyaya and another course Pravarchana. Swadhyaya means that whatever you are learning from these scriptures, make your own interpretation, try to churn this knowledge. Don't go literally by what is written, okay? Try to understand that what is the context behind it, okay? And try to understand that how you can bring it as a part of your day-to-day life and experience it, what the sages were saying. Is it really true? Okay, how can I further augment it basically? Number two is that whatever we are reading and learning, how to dispel that knowledge among our peers, among our family, and see how they perceive it, okay? Don't be judgmental with that whatever you have read, you have got some superpower, some super knowledge that no one else has. Accept it with a lot of humbleness, with a lot of novelty, and expect from the other people to also listen with the open mind, and don't try to impose on. So it's in English, I would say it's more about being an infinite learner and an explicit learner. So I would highly urge you to attend this course, learn about our ancient literatures, about our own scriptures, and see how we can impart that knowledge in our kids and make them self-sufficient and give them a space to accept what elements of this knowledge connects with them, and also give them space, even if they don't accept it wholeheartedly, it's okay. Let them grow up, let them make their own choice. So thanks to Roopa Pai and thanks to Mohit Gupta for allowing us to attend this particular course. It was really enriching, and thank you to all of you.